Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are once again in an admin deficit. That's extremely normal. I want to hop over and check to make sure that all of these currently occupied areas, ooh, that was a bit of a spike there, but we're looking good. I want to make sure that all of these occupied areas do have people heading into them. Do you? Yes. Yes, you do. And then once you're done here, you can turn around and head back like that. Okay, looks good. Now, there's this area down over here, and it looks like nobody's heading over here. So let's just do something kind of like this, and then we'll move these guys up to here, I guess. Actually, this force is probably better. Okay, there we go. Now, the particularists are eventually going to spawn. There's not a lot that we can do about that other than hope that we finish up some of these cores before then, but we're going to have to roll really well on that. That said, even if the particularists do spawn, I'm honestly not that concerned about it. I think it's fine. So this will all have to be handled, of course, and we're just heading in. This isn't a big deal. In all honesty, this is really not a big deal. This is all under control. And even the particularist spawning is not a big deal. There's only going to be like 5 million of them. I say only, but for real, that's only like 5 million of them. We've dealt with more. So I'm not too concerned about them. If we roll well, we roll well. If we don't, we don't. We'll just deal with the chips as they fall. There's nothing we can do about the particularists at this point with our military power at 65 unless we roll quite well, because we're going to need 12 months of them not popping to be able to drop their power again, which is pretty unrealistic, in all honesty. Okay, so we're going to hop in over here. We are winning all of these battles against rebels. We are getting Africa under control. This is all looking good. I'm not too concerned about that. How many rebels this month? 1, 2, 3. That's really good, actually. And one of these is Kolyma. We'll go deal with those, I guess. Prussian separatists down over here. We'll just send one of these forces down. No problem. And these guys up over here. No issue. Cool. So these guys are stacked together over here. I'm noticing they are heading to this force. Nobody's dealing with these areas right now. I'm assuming we were planning on dealing with them afterwards. We can head in here. Looks good. Okay. So this is all fine. We're not having too big of issues here, but how long was it until this core finished? 24 August of 1842. So about 13 months. Yeah. So we've exhausted all of our options pretty much against the particularists. There's nothing more that we can do. We just have to wait. So we're going to attack over here and up here. We just have to wait and see. They spawn or they don't. And it's not up to us. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some guys out over here that I'm not too worried about. Armenian peasants up over here, which is vaguely annoying, but not too bad. Okay, Ethiopian separatists down over this way, no problem. And Mordvin separatists up here. Cool. How much do we need to get our next core done? I mean, technically we could do this one, but I want to sort by overextension, and the next core is 58. Okay. So we'll hold off on that for the moment, and we're having more separatist sentiment. Luckily, we haven't had more stability drops yet. There's a conversion finishing. And how many rebels this month? 1, 2, 3. Only 3. I love it. So Douala separatists, they appear to already have been handled. Oga's separatists right out over here. No problem. And we definitely want to come and cap these regions back. There we go. And Kazakh separatists. No problem here either. Wonderful. We definitely need to convert, and we will do so. These guys are heading in here. After they're done with that, I want them to walk in like so. Okay. So this is all looking absolutely fine. We just need to continue to take forward a couple more month ticks, like something like 10 at this point, before we start having cores. Okay. It's honestly a little bit lucky at this point that we haven't had Particularists already. Well, let's go ahead and head down over here. This I'm not going to bother with. This I'm not going to bother with. This I'm not going to bother with. And we've got some Bretons. Looks good. Okay. How are we doing on our provincial unrest? 1173. Okay. We win out over this way. Looks good. There's a conversion finishing. Excellent. Okay, these guys can head up here to cap. These guys can cap here. Otherwise, Africa is now under control. We'll let those units recover. And these guys are going to be capping here. So this is our primary issue at this juncture. Going to bring these guys up to here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we just got a new ruler with 5 admin power. That's a really good roll for us here, actually. I mean, I know that we didn't roll it just now, but that's pretty good. Okay, so we have Persian separatists out over here. We should actually send these guys over to deal with them. Unfortunate. But with Sexian separatists over here, we can just have these units move up like so. It'll be fine. Bruneian Cascadians, we've already got that handled. Nogai separatists here, no problem. Okay. Looks good. We don't really need... I guess we could take cash here, in all honesty. Done. That'll recap us, so that looks good. Okay. Let's just keep moving over here, crushing those peasantry. Our heir is now a navigator. Okay. Only 3 rebellions again this month. Choctaw we don't care about. Livonians. Okay, so... both of these in the same location. We'll just pass through with a single army like this. I think that looks good. Okay. Any moment now I'm expecting Particularists. I'm deliberately not looking at when the Particularists are going to spawn, because I kind of want to be surprised by that. But at this point, I feel like I won't be surprised no matter how long they take. Well, I'll be surprised if they take a very long time, I suppose. I will not be surprised if they pop very soon. I don't know. I feel like I just defeated my own argument for not looking. We should be able to make a core here this next month tick. We lost a battle up over here. That was a double stack. Okay. Well, we'll just re-recruit them. It's not a big deal. There we go. And we'll send these guys... let's see. We're already heading up over here. I'm going to give a leader here, and we'll head up. Like so. No problem. I am surprised that we lost that battle, actually. Okay. How are we looking on our provincial unrest now? We're holding fairly firm here. And we're still a number of months away. We're still... let's see here. This is the second month. So we're 6 months away at this point from getting our first core. Only Japanese Cascadians. Okay, I'm too curious. What are they at? Where are they? They're still at 60%? That's what they were at before. Wow, that is some incredible luck. Okay, we're going to have to watch that. But now that I'm watching it, I'm willing to bet this is going to change. And it's going to go up every month now. Keep in mind, they're probably going to fire in 0.4 years. We need 0.5 years if we are going to avoid them firing, or at least some of them. They're going to fire almost guaranteed no matter what. But I guess we'll watch it, and now we're going to start rolling differently. I guarantee you. Well, we rolled successfully again there. Okay. I don't care about this. That is insane that we've rolled like... It's a 75% chance, by the way. We've rolled us a 25% chance successfully. How many months has this been? Let me check the save here. If we go into load game, I'm not going to actually load the game. But if we go into the load game here, how long has it been in this episode? 1841-604. So there has been like 9 month ticks, and that hasn't advanced. We've rolled a 25% chance 9 ticks in a row. This can't last. It absolutely cannot last. Okay, yeah, that time it went up. So it's now at 70. We don't have enough military power to handle them. That is how much right now? 180. Yep. Makes sense. So we're probably not going to have enough. We're making 6 per month right now. It's probably not going to happen. Looks like that's already dealt with, and we'll just hop in over here. So we're almost certainly going to have to handle that, but let's see. 3 more months would put us April, May, June, July. If we succeed that roll 2 more times, that's going to be huge. But it's pure chance. There's nothing we can do about it. We didn't succeed it there. Okay. So these guys rise up over here. Chickasaw, Separatists. Okay, that's already dealt with. I'm not concerned about that. These particularists are going to be a problem. Well, not a huge problem. We can deal with them. But they're going to be a little painful. No doubt about that. 24 August, 24 August, 24 August. Okay. Well, we'll see what RNGesus says. Do we succeed again? No, we don't. So at this point, it could be next month. There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Man, I'm going to be a little salty if we succeeded that many times in a row, only for it to pop 1 month away from shrinking substantially. Wouldn't that be a story? Oof. But that is exactly how this game usually works. So let's go see here. Counter-revolutionaries? Yes. So there will be some revolutionaries out over here. We can spread these guys out slightly. And these guys are going to head up here. But by the time we get there, I do actually expect the particularists to have spawned. We'll see if we succeed a 25% chance roll here. This is what it boils down to. If we succeed the 25% chance roll here, this is still going to pop, but it will be smaller. And it's currently 6 million, not 5 million. But it's still acceptable. We can still handle it. We should be expecting that it pops here, though. So let's see what happens. Yes, it popped. Okay, so there we go. We were 1 month away from having substantially fewer of these. Let's... Honestly, do these revolts matter that much? Is the question that I have right now. Let me get zoomed in. Okay, we can deal with that no problem. And then there's this one here. I think I clicked through 1 or 2 of them. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of particulars. Frisians, I'm not too concerned about. And let's just take a quick look around. Okay, this is the one I clicked through, I think. Or one of them that I clicked through. Yeah. So there's a lot of particulars. Not on Madagascar, which is convenient. We're going to move these guys. We should force march these. But we're going to head down over here. And we're just going to start getting some of these units into position. There's going to be a lot of particular success here at the beginning. Let's move these guys up over here. Not like that. Don't take that path. And then these guys can come down here. Okay. So we have some particularists up over here. I'm going to send these guys down to deal with them. These 2 units up here. Now this is going to be potentially problematic. We do need to come up here. We need to come up here. Okay. We can immediately launch an attack here. Although we're going to take some losses with these guys, but that's fine. We see some troops up over this way that we can deal with. We'll stack those together. There's an 87k stack here. It's a lot of particularists, no doubt about that. But we can deal with them. It's not even that big of a deal. So these guys up here, mildly problematic, but not really majorly. These guys will come on in over this way. These will come in here. And we'll immediately start cruising our way down this way and cleaning these out. These guys can come northward to here. And then I'm looking at this situation and thinking, this is a lot. We can definitely move these guys in. I'd like these to make their way up here and help out this way. So we can do something like this, while these guys group up and attack here. Something kind of like that. We're going to have to do some doubling back. In North Africa, there is a little bit. I want these guys to come down to here, and we'll bring these in as well. These units can come out over to here. No. Who did I have selected there? I've got these two. Who else? Oh, these guys. Okay, sure. We're not going to move them. That's fine. Let's go ahead and tick forward here. We're going to have to take some time to deal with these particularists. Okay. So we win this battle up over here. That's fine. We'll cap that back. Looks good. And we need to definitely take a look at these battles as we win them. This, we lost sufficient forces that I don't want to attack here yet. These guys, I intended to send some of them out over this way. And I guess we'll do that for now. We'll attack here with one of these forces. These three are going to come down here and deal with these particularists. For the time being. Where are you going? Oh, you're avoiding them. That's convenient. Okay, we won this battle out over here, and in we go. I'm going to actually send these guys over to this front. Cool. We're going to have more rebels. That's unsurprising. And these rebels being successful is also deeply, deeply unsurprising. I was really hoping our particularists would be smaller after that run of luck, but nope, that's okay. We'll deal with them. It's not a big deal. We needed to be at peace during this time anyway, so in fact, there's so many here. I wish I could just press C, but that's closing these, sadly, because it goes from first down. So actually, let's do something like... Sure, I'm not concerned about that. That's near particularists. This we can deal with-ish by doing something like that. I don't like it, but here we are. Okay. And the rest of these I can now hold C on. There's going to be a lot. There we go. Cool. So we can convert these provinces to Zoroastrian. We'll go ahead and do so. And we can start up another coring here. We definitely should do so. So 30 is the next cheapest one. We're actually getting pretty solidly through this. But at this point, we know that we're going to have a number of these cores finishing up. And if we look at our provincial unrest, we can see there's not that many more that are in unrest right now. So this is looking good. We win this battle out over here, and we don't care about any of these rebels being successful. We'll move down over here and group these units together. And I'll bring these guys down here as well. We'll come up like so. I don't want you doing that, but rather coming in like this. Cool. Okay, so we have a bunch of moving around to do yet. These guys can attack here. These guys can come in and attack here. How many particularists are left at this point? Well, 5,600. Or 5,600 regiments, I should say. So we win out over here. That's great. And we definitely want to continue pushing in here. Our troop count is a little low. I'm going to pop a leader here, and then we'll head on in. We also won up here. That's great. And we'll head down this way. Our troop count is a little low there as well. We're hoping that we'll get some good reinforced ticks on the way. Separatist sentiment here looks fine. And we win out here. That's okay. We also win up over here. That's fine. We don't care about all of these rebels being successful. We will deal with those later. Okay. Revolutionary ideas removed from the Indochina region. Cool. So we won up over here. We'll go ahead and spread these guys out for recovery. And we won out over here. That is, of course, our revolutionaries. We'll spread those out for recovery as well. Everybody's opinion of us is worse. I don't care. That's fine. We don't care about their opinion at all. So we're going to move these guys over here and start capping back. These guys are heading in. Looks good. And we're making progress over on this side. Excellent. We won the battle right over here, and these guys can cap. I think that's reasonably fine. Let's just move everybody in over here then. Yep, that looks good. And these guys are just kind of chilling here for now. Let's move them down this way and let them regenerate for a bit. Cool. And there is 3 cores finishing. So that brings us from 280 some percent to 211. And we're going to have a couple more cores finishing after the December month tick. So that's reasonably fine. We're also making 17 admin power per month now. That's great. Okay, so we can spread out here, recover a bit, and cap back. As far as this over here goes, we won this battle. I'm not interested in capping back at this moment. I want to continue plowing through as many of these particularists as we can. We're going to head in here and attack. And these guys are going to come down like so before heading up. Okay, I guess that's fine. Let's have these guys move in and attack here. And we're fighting here while moving in additional forces still. These guys can come in and attack. Looks good. So we win the battle up here. We should definitely let these troops regenerate a little bit and cap. So that's fine. These guys just popped. We'll deal with them later. Okay, we win a battle out over here. We don't really have the troops to attack here, so we will regenerate. And as far as this goes, I definitely want to come down here and attack. That'll do. We can get a core going, and we definitely will. And at this point, we sort by cost, and we're just going to go in ascending cost. So it's going to get a lot more expensive to core. There's a bunch more battles being won. So we win the battle out over here. This is fine. I think we will send you up to Soba. We'll have to take a day. There we go. And we won this battle as well. We're just going to walk to Soba, though. I want to eliminate these units before we recap. Okay. We win this battle. That's absolutely fine. We'll allow that cap. And we won a battle out over here as well. Let's go ahead and cap there. Or rather, fight here. And we'll send these guys into cap. We are, of course, fighting up over here. And we won that. Cool. So I'm going to send this force over to here, as well as these guys. They'll make their way on over. Okay. So we win a battle down over this way. All good. We will continue moving in like so. How many particularists are left now? Well, they've lost about 1 million so far. That's great. So we win a battle out over here. And yeah, that cap is fine. We're just going to keep working our way through this. I'm going to send these guys over to here now. We win a battle out over here in Africa. Great. And we're going to go in and attack. Looks good. These guys are making their way up. So we win this battle. We're going to move in like so and group all of those together. We win a battle down here in India, and we're going to attack down here as well. Luongo, we of course won. We knew that. And we win up over here as well. So there's this unit remaining, and then there's these guys up here. Let's go ahead and attack here, like so. And then there's these guys we should definitely deal with. Cool. We can move in and attack here. Our numbers are a little on the low side, which I don't love. We'll see how that goes. We may want to assign some leadership here. That did not go. Let's try that again. There we go. But with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to finish putting down the particularists. And then we're going to get rid of our overextension. It's not even going to be that big of a deal at this point. Things are going to get way, way easier. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Kazaral, JJ Gamer, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, Atala, Jens Graham, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.